there folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor. And when last we left off, we got a reading from a fortune teller, and we managed to find Arlie, after doing a little bit of skullduggery via putting spoiled rations in a box which was meant to have deliveries of food. We managed to persuade him to come to the negotiating table, but more importantly, we now have something that will improve both armorcraft and weaponcraft, and that is this book here. Chapel's Rumour and Weapons. Even with a cursory glance, he could tell the book was rife with spelling errors, apparently much to the vexation of a previous reader. Large sections of the document have been struck through and rewritten in a more elegant hand in the margins of the book. Let's read it. If not for the crude diagrams which accompanied the text, most of the book would have been largely incomprehensible, the majority of the words misspelled, inaccurate, or so obscure that Gorath had never heard of them. Despite the book's shortcomings, he was able to learn quite a bit about the basic repair and maintenance of weapons and armour. In a crude addendum, there was also a hastily scored list of useful information. It has been found that certain substances can be applied to armour to countervoid the effects of poisons used by an opponent. In the following list, the first item of a pair can be used on armour to counter effects of the second item of the pair. Silverthorn antidote and silverthorn poison, Sharksbane and silver spider poison, flame root oil and naphtha ignited blade, dragonstone and steel-fired enchanted blade, Saraxbane and frosted blade, I think made by Aliphane's Isa, clerical oilcloth and clerical oilcloth, Killian's rut oil and Killian's rut oil. That has finally got you to 100% weaponcraft and 98% armorcraft. You are almost there. But that's not all. We do need to give that to the other two. But that can wait until later. Right now, we need to rest, for it is getting late. And we're going to head back to Romney. We have completed our little side mission, and the sooner we report upon our success, the better off we'll be. Well, probably not the better off we'll be, because we won't be able to get the fantastic deals anymore, as I imagine everything... Oh dear! Well, we've just triggered another encounter that we completely missed before. Hi, encounter! This is a little awkward. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't find an encounter, but there we go. Alright, let's, oh, you defending was a good idea. Okay, you're gonna fight each other. Have at thee! Donk! Over swing! Yes! Cleaved. And you're dead too. And you keep hitting. Please stop hitting. We are moving forward to have at thee with you. In fact, we can have you move over and charge! And you are apparently really intent on getting to Owen. This is a sensible idea on account of, you could have just attacked from there, but apparently the game said nay. Are you trying to run? Are you trying to run? You are trying to run. You're not gonna run. Okay, you might be able to run from Gorath, but you won't be able to run from, James. And you absolutely won't be able to run from Owen. Now, one of these is invitation. Ah, there we go. Invitation. Why don't you come closer? There we go. And now you're going to go over there. Give us another round of opportunities to, there we go, to take you out. Alright, what items do you have on you? Those are poisoned rations. Yeah, don't take them. That's something neat. We actually have someone carrying some of that, so you can carry more of that. And gold. I mean, I'm not going to say no to the gold. The gold right now, pretty good. Everything else, we'll come back for that. We'll absolutely come back for that. As it stands, we should actually, now I'm thinking about it, what we should actually do is rush over to Romney and then sell all the stuff, and then go and complete this quest. That's probably what I should do. This seems like the most sensible course of action. That is, unless prices have normalized. Prices have normalized! Okay, things are no longer crazy. Things are no longer crazy. A shame, but what can you do? We're now gonna actually start making normal amounts of coin. Ah well, our free money ride is over, but we did gain a lot of money when the opportunity was there. Also, we do now have the ability to go and buy and haggle. Ah yes, now it is my time to shine. Step aside, Owen, Gorath. Watch an expert at work. Good day. I wish to haggle for this thing. I don't know. It's got a little bit of a rust spot on it. No. This, it doesn't feel perfectly weighted. What about these arrows? I quite like arrows. Oh, not that one, though. The wood's all wrong. What do you mean it's perfectly fine? Oh, can't you see? It's terrible. Now, these are... no. A little bit blunt on the arrowhead, and these ones are the wrong shade of blue. Look, I am definitely going to buy something. What about... well, mine's is better. But this, well, you never know. It's light and, well, a little bit dented, and hat's a bit the wrong size. Now this, much like what I'm wearing, you see, but clearly not as good. And, well... could always do with another sword, though. Maybe not. Anything else you've got? Small rock, a bit of lint. I'll haggle for that. No? Well, fair enough. I'll just be going, then. Hopefully I'll see you what do you mean, the sooner the better? Honestly, so rude. The sergeant-at-arms halted them. Putting his hand against James's chest, he shook his head. I'm sorry, but the Duke is... Abruptly, he halted as the Duke appeared behind him. It's all right, the Duke said. Let them in, Sergeant. I'm expecting these fellows. I'm expecting they've come to tell me they convinced Arlie Steelsoul to come and help me out. Am I right? James confirmed the fact quickly, following the Duke into the deserted meeting hall. Seeing the benches had been removed from the room, he seated himself unceremoniously on the table edge, while Gorath and Owen stood by the door. Before I forget, your reward, the Duke said, opening a chest in the corner of the room. Sorting through what looked like torn table linens and soiled riding clothes, he at last found a pouch and tossed it at James. Inside were several gold coins and a very valuable key. I keep my promises, he said. Now let's hope that Arlie does as well. I don't see why he wouldn't, James said, packing away the Duke's gift. He seemed honourable enough. He's in charge of a guild, the Duke replied. He has to sound honourable. In their own way, the guilds are more powerful than princedoms. You mark my word. One day the fiefdom of the kingdom will cross swords with the guilds, and it is not likely to be a bloodless affair. I think what's happened here is just a small taste of things to come. Glum words, James replied. Do you think there will be more trouble here? Not for now. They've had enough of anarchy to do them a while, and Arlie's coming to negotiations should settle things a bit. After chatting a little while longer, James glanced up at the darkening windows. It's getting late, and we have other business to attend to. Thank you for your services, gentlemen, the Duke said, escorting them to the door. If you're ever in Romney again, please feel free to drop by and visit again. Excellent! We got some nice stuff there. Oh, does this mean that now we can get food? We can get food at a reasonable cost now. This is good. Right, let's get some food. There's enough room. Yeah, you don't have enough room for that, but I bet if we bought 7 rations... Not you, though. I'll buy them. I'm good at haggling. All right. Share them with the party. All good. We really need to buy some more, though. Oh, and we've made them unavailable. Oops. That was not my intention, but it's what happened. We'll just share them with the party again. And there we go. So no more great profits to be had. Okay, what happened with all of this? Like, take all of them... There we go. I was just curious, what happened there? Why are you holding on to all of them? We'll never know. We'll never, ever know. Also, you can pass that over. Right, we have more stuff to sell. And it's literally sell, because... Oh, yes. Also, while I'm thinking about it, armorcraft and weaponcraft... Armorcraft and weaponcraft. I mean, you're not going to gain that much skill, but... Let's pass you over these torches and give you the book, and you can read the book. There you go. And that gained you quite a few points of weaponcraft and armorcraft. This is the... That's bird migrations. This is the one I want you to read. And there we go. And that puts that up to 47 and 45, which isn't great. I mean, what is great when you compare it to the amazing repair skills of Gorath, Master Haggler, Master Weaponsmith, and soon-to-be Master Armorsmith. Okay, he's got a long way to go when it comes to barding, but everyone does compared to Owen. Right. I want to give you this book. We're probably going to sell this when we get back to the bookstore. Right, we're going to rest until there. And then we're going to go get the other things. These are the bodies we left before. So if we just follow this road and don't go through Sloop, we will encounter the bodies again. Okay, the bodies are here. Right next to a hole. We've already done the hole, but we want these. We absolutely want these. Also, you can just hold on to that. We can't actually fix that right now. And actually, there's not much reason for you to repair this sword. Maybe you should repair the sword. That'll be an odd thought. You actually starting to train your weapon crafting. Give me that here, Gorath. You've no idea what you're doing. Look, all you've got to do is this and that. You're going against the grain of the sword, James. You'll damage it. I know what I'm doing. See? Good as new. Yeah, that is a little better. I could have done a lot more. Yeah, well, you didn't, did you? I'm an expert at these things. Trust me. We might as well get him to start getting a little bit better. And we can start with this sword here. You can do that, and you can have this, and that improves it a tiny bit, not a huge amount, and we are completely out of whetstones. We actually have none. So, yeah. You take this, you take that. And what room do we have on the final body? The answer is nowhere near enough room for everything that we've got. So let's just take some things, like these, and head all the way back and go and sell them. I mean, or we could go forward. No, I don't think forward's going to help us, because I don't think Sildon had a place that we could sell the swords. I think they only had a magic store. So actually we are heading back to Romney, believe it or not. Going back to Romney to go sell things? I'm surprised! You really should not be that surprised. Also, every day that we spend travelling is another day that we can gain more stamina and more health. And that's always a good thing. Right. Back to Romney. Back to here. And back to selling. We're not going to get a lot for any of this, but there we go. Can we sell the book? No, can't sell the book here at all. So, sell these. Get practically nothing for most of them. Sell this. Sell that. And, of course, more haggling. Because you're the only person that can gain haggling experience, so we might as well work to get you some. Get you to 100. Always good to get as many people as possible bits of experience. That's unavailable. That's unavailable. Maybe at some point I'll actually get to where I was planning to go. I know the game's telling me not so subtly I need to head north, but that's not where I'm going. I'm going south first because there are new encounters for me to get. And there is Sarth. I'm still intent on making my way down to Sarth. For all I know, things have changed because things are changing between chapters. The fortune teller was not there in Chapter 2. Was there in Chapter 3? Right, just do a bit of haggling here. And there are more taverns for us to go to, more money for us to earn that way, which pretty much invalidates all the time that we spend buying rations and travelling about, because one good tavern visit earns us all the money that we would spend on those rations. That's all because Owen has 100 barding. If Owen didn't have 100 barding, we wouldn't have this much luck. Also, we can haggle for this too. Gain a little bit more haggling XP. And then hopefully we can move on rather than move backwards to ferry stuff on. Okay, we have 8,000 sovereigns now. Also, we do need to get a little more food, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, 12, 12, 11. We could get 7. Haggle this down by a whole royal. We'll totally share these about. 14, and there you go, 14. You might as well actually hold on to this book. And there we go. All done. We're out. And James's haggling improved. Yeah, see? I showed you what's what there. 88%. We might, by the end of this chapter, get James to 100 haggling as well, and that would be wonderful. But either way, let's head back south. And get all the way to outside. There we are. The bodies are right there. So, you have a sword, and some armor, and this bowstring. I suppose I can take that. I'm really wondering whether we need to keep the Gilder's guild seal. I'm not sure we do, but either way. Right, let's... This here is sloop. And there was nothing else in sloop that we wanted, I'm pretty sure. So if we go round here, round sloop, there was the fortune teller. And if we keep going down here, and round here, we'll find that encounter. I think it was over here. There they are. We don't want the sport rations. We don't want the arrows. Do want this, though. That is valuable. And we do want the armor. And... you are the one we've already checked. We do want all of... Armorer's Hammer! Yay! How did I not notice there was an Armorer's Hammer among these things? I don't know. Either way, we can now have you... We should actually just have you work to get to 100, honestly. That seems like a sensible thing to do, because you're very close. You're very close. So, ding ding ding, 99, ding ding ding, 99. Absolutely need to improve that. Do that, and repair that up to 99. And repair yours up to 99. Ding ding ding. There we go. I don't know why the book's appearing there. Also, we did not get a point of armor crafting there, but that's okay. And we could repair this up, thus consuming the hammer, but getting us that much closer to 99 armor craft. Right, a sword, I mean, you can hold on to that, and a key. Should we go all the way back? I mean, the next town is, there's Leighton, and there's Malik's Cross. Actually, we should just head back. I know it's silly, but I know as well that Lighton doesn't have that. I mean, there is Nia's store, but I also don't know if there's going to be encounters on the way. And if there are encounters on the way, we are not going to be able to take their stuff. So let's just rush back as quickly as we can at the speed of meow. Takes us a good few days, but totally worth. Oh, don't go too far, me. We don't want to go to new areas. We're still exploring old areas. Just look at how much game is in this game, though, folks. Like, how much you can do. How much backtracking you can successfully achieve. That's not an expensive sword, but then again, we don't have much ability to fix these things, do we? Let's do that there. Sell this. Your inventory's just full of stuff, but it's all stuff we kind of want, which is a shame. Right! Haggle time! We barely got you away from haggling, but it's time for more haggling, you. Oh, James, you, the master of not haggling as well as everyone else. Still, good to have 3 people with 100 haggling than 2. Ideally, I'd have wanted Locklear to also get to level 100 haggling, but you can't have everything. Maybe we'll get the opportunity later. Maybe. Okay. Do that. And this gear. I mean, we have a lot of money, so doing all of this has definitely been worth it. We do have 8 grand. I'm really starting to wonder if there's anything in the game that is actually worth 8 grand that will warrant us having all this coin, but there might be. There might be. You know what? Let's buy more rations this time round. I just feel like we're gonna need more. Okay, let's pass over to you 2. And let's pass over to you the 5. So that you can just divvy them up as the days go by. And of course, doing that means more haggling. And I like getting more haggling. That's 89%. You're getting there, James. Soon you too will be a master haggler. And so, when we come back, folks, we're going to keep heading south, make our way over to Lighton, see if anything's changed in Lighton, go over to sell the books, and then we are going to probably go and check on Sarth, because by the time we're at Lighton and Darkmoor, we might as well. It's literally just across the way. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Oh, yes, we also have Sildon to look up. Yes, we do have some leads that are pointing us towards Sildon. Many leads. Later.